Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to come on and let everybody know my friend is home from hospital. Um, she's still very weak, which is to be expected. She's been in for almost 3 weeks. You need to forgive me, my nose is really going this morning. Um, yeah, I just quickly decided to come on, so I don't have anything set in my mind what I want to say. Um, so we'll start from the beginning. So my friend is home from hospital. Um, they did find out her heart has been under a lot of stress, and they also found out she had internal bleeding in her stomach, the lining of her stomach, which was probably caused by medication that she's on. So they went in and they, put the scope down and they take care of that. And the poor lady, she's been prod, poked, everything. And no, it's just a matter of making sure that she takes care of herself and gets rest. I did take her up some oatmeal that helps with blood pressure. And I know that because I was a nurse before I went on disability. So I did take her up some oats and stuff like that, and just making sure she's taking care of herself. Even though she has her son living there, that he needs his time as well. So, on to myself. Yeah, I was pretty stressed out while she was in the hospital. She she was worrying me. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to put on a very happy face because that's the type of person I am. And the way she came home was just she didn't tell anybody that she was getting home, and she almost had me in tears. I was in tears. There was a knock at my door, and I answered the door, and there she was standing there. Um, it was just bittersweet because she knew I'd missed her so much, and she took the time out to come down and ask me to go up and have some time with her. And I am so blessed to have a friend like that. She could have just called and said, "Come on, I'm home," but she didn't. She she came to my door and she shocked me, and it was a wonderful shock and surprise. And here I was, chasing her back upstairs to her apartment to rest. And so she goes back in the elevator up to her apartment, and I come back in, and I'm grabbing my stuff, my cigarettes. I know, I'm still smoking. The weather here is actually like spring. We got new windows put in my apartment on Wednesday. It would have been Wednesday. So got new bedroom windows in and new patio doors all put in my apartment. So myself and my roommate were very happy. Um, the day that they put the windows in, it was pretty chilly. So you can imagine, they came in and knocked all the glass out. So here I am sitting in the living room on the couch, and I just dragged a blanket. I was so cold. Um, But they did it. Actually, it was done very fast. I was very surprised. These men knew what they were doing. That's a butterfly, by the way. So now, with the windows being done, I'm gonna just go ahead and paint my bedroom. So everything is basically taken off the walls. Um, it's very cheap paint that they used in this building, and it's just horrible, you know. Um, you could put your hand on it and you'll see a fingerprint. It looks like they've just primed it. So I'm going to be painting it. I haven't totally decided on my colors, but I do like the different colors of the world. You could say I like my oranges, different types of oranges, yellows, blue. I'd like my room to look like, Mexican, with the nice different colored carpets. So I have done, and I'm very, very shocked that I could say this, but this year I actually was able to file my taxes myself. So I'm very, very proud of that. I thought it was just going to be a headache playing around with numbers and, your rebate and all these tax numbers. But I went and I used TurboTax. You can use it. It's free, and it's through, if you are in Canada, you can use that. And they also, I do believe, you can get it in America and probably some other countries in the world. So TurboTax is affiliated with the Revenue Canada income tax, and that is one of the highest recommended ones. So I did that, and I was done in 10 minutes. So I felt pretty embarrassed with myself that I had waited so long and just thought that this would be a totally complicated process. And then I just happened to go on because I didn't know what to do. And 15 minutes and I was done. So yes, taxes are done. So that's another year out the way. Here in Canada, you do get rebates. Every 3 months, you get what's called you get GST, it's your goods and sales tax back, and that is just over about 100 every quarterly. And then every month we have what's called the Ontario Trillium Program, and I think it works out I get about 70 every month from them on the 10th of every month. So I'm very happy. I did my taxes by myself. I didn't need to pay a lot of money this year. So yes. And so I'm becoming a hairdresser since COVID. I've become a hairdresser, a dentist, and an accountant. So I'm quite happy with myself. I'm keeping myself busy as what I can. Last night I didn't sleep. I had a really bad headache to the point where you get nausea. So I'm assuming it was probably a bit of a migraine. Today I have to put something in my body other than the Ensure. That's what I'm on. And the government covers the. I get four cases of the drink every 2 weeks, so I get 8 cases in a month. The weight is coming on, so doctor, we're not worried. It's when I start dropping is when they start talking about going into the hospital, and I don't want to do that again. I don't want tube feeding or no. I'm beating this anorexia is not mine anymore. It's not part of who I am anymore, because I am wanting help. So I am no longer anorexic, because I have told people. I remember days walking down the street when I was losing weight and hearing these snide little remarks. Oh, she's probably on crack or cocaine. She's too thin. Well, you know what? Some people in this world need to stop thinking and assuming about others. I also, at that time, had skin cancer. So I was battling a lot of things in my life at that time. And when you walk down the street and you're hearing remarks like that, you just feel so angry inside and you want to scream at these people. But I never did that. And I just kept walking by. And I held my head up, because I'm not a junkie. I'm severely sick, because I have admitted I have an eating disorder, and I am now getting the help that I need to stop myself. I don't want my brain controlling what I eat anymore. But it is my body is having a hard time getting used to eating proper food. So I'm seeing my time. I've talked a lot. On that note, I love you guys so much. I hope you're all doing well. Peace out, people, okay? I will be on